Good day friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I will be teaching you a step-by-step method on how to use Pixellab. This video, I made it specially for beginners who want to learn how to make graphic designs. Pixellab is a mobile application mainly for graphic design. To download this application, check in the description box below. There you can find the link to download the app. I will be showing you a step-by-step method on how you can use this application. Just stay tuned on my channel. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button below, like my video, and also hit on the bell icon. There in the description box below, you can find my Telegram channel. Just join my Telegram channel. Many videos are there that can help you and guide you in designs. I made this video mostly for beginners. Without wasting much time, let's get into the video. Yes, welcome to the tutorial. These are what you can see in this application. Here is the interface of the app. So right now we are going to start with the default settings of the app. When you click on the pen icon, or should I call it a pencil icon, you are going to see some features on how you can design your work. Though the icon is mainly for the work you are doing, but to see all the features or all the works you're doing and to edit them in the groups, you need to go to the layer. So you can find those ones in the layer. So right now we're starting with undo button. When you click on the undo button, it returns what you have already done. Maybe so can you see it? So maybe you don't want the settings you gave your work, so you do what? You return it back to the normal settings. So this is the zoom icon. When you zoom in, you zoom out. Can you see it? Your work become more larger. But note, you cannot use the zoom without locking it. Can you see it's moving around? But when you lock it, now you drag it, you are dragging only your work. But when you didn't lock it, you are dragging including the background and your work. So note to always lock your zoom each time you are using it. To use it again, you need to click on this button here. Just click on it and your work continues. The next button is the grid lines. The grid lines is to do what? To make sure you keep your work in an accurate position that you want to put it. And also, I mainly use this grid line for logo designs. You can use this grid line for logo designs. To add more grid lines, or you want to custom your grid line, you can click on this plus button. You don't want it, you want to clear it, you click on what? Delete. That is the times here, it deletes the one you added. Here you can plus this also, that is the horizontal and the vertical. If you don't want it, you also delete it. So to just fix or to just put a fixed number of grid lines, just click on this icon here, this button, then you write the number of lines you want to add. Let me say I am adding Let me say I am adding 5. Here I am adding 4. You can even add more as you desire. Let me say 8, 9, or 9 precisely. You see? And again, to use this, you need to what? You need to click on this grid icon. Click on it, then click it back. Now you can use your grid lines. If you added those grid lines and you want to adjust some of them, you can adjust it by dragging it down. You will find some circle by the side here, so you can drag it down to the position you want. But you don't want to do that, just click on this icon and click it back. So the next one is the layer. Here is where you can find what you have added in your application. We will get to this. We will get to this level. So in this layer, you can lock your layer. Now that you have locked your layer, you cannot drag this at all. But when you unlock it, you can drag your text. You can delete from this layer. You can hide it. Maybe if you are making some work that you want the layer to come, but you want to finish your work, you hide it. After doing that, then you release, or you unhide it. I don't know if I'm right. So let's continue. Here you can just easily adjust or edit your work. It's just same as this button here that I earlier clicked, though I don't know if I added it. So let's continue. The next button here is the text, current date, sticker, shape, add any picture or image from your gallery, or you can also draw. You can also draw. You can see, and in this draw you can smoothen it. You can fill inside. You can see. So that's how you can make some unique wallpapers if you know how to use draw. Dash line. When you keep drawing your dash line, just making it as a part. So your neon effect, this is to make, watch, hope you see how it appears. So that's how they works. It's just because of the size I increased on the pen. You can reduce yours and you can make your designs. Let's clear everything. Right, so I don't need to talk much here. When we talk about text, from here, this plus button, you can add new text. You can add new text. You can say hello world. Fine. You drag your hello world around this. You can increase it by holding this. You can turn it upside down by holding this button right here, and you can also keep it straight. This you can take your right up, down, and keep making them look or straightforward in a you'll make them straight in a line. Let's delete this. just click on the delete and it's gone. The next one here is current date. When you just click on it, it will bring out the current date, or like today I made this design. Here is the day I made the design. So next is sticker. Here you can find more stickers. Maybe you want to just make a design so easily. Here you can find different stickers and much more stickers. So just pick one and make your edit. So the next one is shape. You can increase the radius and make it cycle. You can choose a shape right from this easily without wasting your time. You can reduce the opacity of the shape, then increase the stroke. You can still reduce the opacity if you don't want it to be much. Let me see. Let's reduce the stroke to 3. You can make your stroke curve, straight and thick. Anyway, you can also increase the blur. Here you can find the blur. You can increase it if you want to blur the stroke. So let's release this. So let's click on this icon. Now you can find your shape. Now you can adjust it to the size you want, and you can do many more things. I'm just showing you the basics you need to understand in the application, just for beginners. If you follow all the steps or just follow me on my teachings, I did this just for beginners. Just follow my steps, just watch what I'm doing. I bet you will know how to use this application perfectly. And also keep watching or going through my tutorials. Please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button below. Hit the bell icon for more helpful tutorials. You can leave your comment in the comment section below on what you don't understand or what you want me to teach on. Let's continue. Here is to add shape from the gallery. Actually, I'm using this Pixellab on my PC so that I can use the mouse or this the indicator, the mouse indicator, to teach actually and to show you what I am doing. I am not just using it on my PC. I am using Memo Play emulator to download this Pixellab on my PC. If you want to download Memo Play emulator on your PC, check in the description box below to download this emulator. It will enable you to have the Pixellab on your PC. So this is an image I added, though I just played around with this design. I will show you how to make something like this just for beginners as well. But if you go through my other tutorials, you will find out that the designs I made here are different from what I'm teaching. I'm just showing you the steps. We have already done with the draw. So here is the save icon. You can save your work as project. And note, if you're saving your work as a project, don't save your work and your layers are locked. Make sure you unlock all this. As I'm clicking them, I am locking them. I lock all my layers. I can't move them. If you are saving as a project, this I'm telling you, many Pixellab users don't understand this. That is why they keep complaining. Why do their projects keep breaking down? When you save your project like this and you lock it, when you are bringing it back, that is, you want to bring your work, your project back, your work will look so tattered. You need to start from beginning to readjust, set, keep them in order, and which will cost you much time to do. So to make it easier for you, I'm just giving you this as a very big bonus for many Pixellab users out there. Just unlock all your work, unlock it, then you do what? You will save it. Save your work as a project. Write any name you feel like doing, so that to make you up to what for you to easily access it. I didn't write any name, so you can save this. And if you save in Note, there are two ways you can save. This is format. You can save as JPEG, no transparency. That is, JPEG is no transparency. Then you can save as PNG. This is dimension default. That is maybe I'm saying some errors, so but just keep watching on what I'm just teaching you. I love saving my work on Ultra. It makes your work look very clean and amazing. Always save your work on Ultra to make your designs amazing, and it will make the megabytes a little bit large, but your work will look very amazing and clean. You can just click on the save to gallery or share. When you click on share, now it will show me, now it's gonna show me these are what I have on my emulator. I have Facebook, I have Messenger, I have Pixellab and KineMaster. So you can, if you're using this on your phone, you will have different options to share. And if you check on this icon by this side, you can see share on Facebook, Twitter, Google, WhatsApp, Instagram, and much more. So you can save your work and share it anywhere you want to share it. So let's continue. The next one here is the share that we just talked about. So here is quotes. That is the quote icon. You can write in French. Your quotes can be in French. Your quotes can also be in English. Is it motivational quote? Is it success? Is it friendship? Is it happiness? And more, even many. So let's go to if you are a lover of quotes, Pixellab is another application that leads you that gives you a bunch of quotes that you can write. Just bring a very lively wallpaper, maybe downloading a nature wallpaper, and just pick some quotes, design it with color. That's your quotes, design it with color. I will go to that step and post it online. Write your name. People will begin to love your quotes. That's how you begin to make things popular online. So let's continue. These 3 dots here, there are many things you need to understand here. Just as if just the way this plus button is here, you can see much more of them. Use image from the gallery, full screen. Use image from camera, you can take a picture direct. Export image, that is by saving it. Image size, let's click on this image. Let's square. So if we should attach this, when you click on it, it's still the same thing. Go back to your image size, YouTube banner, YouTube thumbnail, cover art, and so many of them. Twitter head size, that's Twitter head size. You just save it. You see, you can just make your design easily and fast. So let's continue. Let's return the size to the formal one we're using. Custom. No, don't just use the square. And let's continue. So now we are going to the next step. Don't mind my tutorial though. Just pick the helpful things you need in this tutorial, because I'm touching everywhere you need to know in this application. Contact us or report. That is when you buy the pro version, but I don't see any need buying a pro version while everything is free and you save without no watermark, nothing. And for lovers of mod app, you can download the mod application and you can use it for free. Everything is free, but I assure you the mod app won't play everything you want. There must be some weakness in the mod app. Here is tutorials. You can take tutorials from them, but their tutorials, oh my god, you need a tutor that will teach you everything you need to go through this app. Remove ads, that is by paying for pro version. Ads can't play only if you are using data. That is, you're using Wi-Fi or data on your PC. That is when the ads or ads can play. Recover autosave. Maybe you finished a work and you didn't save it as a project. You can recover it by auto recovery. So open PLP. This open PLP are the work you have saved when you are using this. I don't use Pixellab much on my PC, but I just want to make the tutorial on my PC so that you can see how to make use of the application. So if you want to remove this, let me click on the back button. So you can make more than this design. I just made this design the day I'm playing around with the application when I downloaded it. So I played around with it and made this unique design of the thing. I did not even stay much long. I just made the design so easily. So let's continue. So you can see what Save As Project can do for you. And if you check, let me click on the layer. All my layers are not locked. I did not lock my layers. If you lock the layers, you won't meet your work nice and perfect like this. I can move this away from the nick, or you can click on it and it's back. So that is it. We are done with this section. You can exit the app, you can check the about and more. So now we are moving to this section of the application. If you click on this, maybe you want to play around with this, but I don't advise you go with this. Just go into your work and how you want to make your work look. I will use this nick to teach you more. I wrote something here: sport with best quality products. To change this, click on this icon here. You see, this is just for the beginner. That's just for people who want to play around with the app. But for you to start your main work, you start from here. Click on this. This you click is for this. And if you eventually click this, the other disappears, showing you text and quote. So, but when you click it back, it comes back. Edit, to edit the write-up. Delete, to delete it. Styles, when you see this, these styles is here are the default styles being given to you by the application, or it comes with the application. You can make your own custom styles and save them already. So we are not using any style. Copy is to copy this, to duplicate it. Send to the front, to send to the back. Okay, let me click on send to the back. Then let's use it and see how it looks. You see, the work is not at the back of the nick, but when you click on send to the front, it comes back to the front. Position is for you to adjust your work to the position you want it to be. If it's delaying and it's not moving fast, just increase it and it will be fast for you to position your work. You see, it will just go exactly the place you want your work to be. Just position it and that's all. The next one is relative position. Relative position is to move it sideways, the other, down, up and middle. So much, you can make much of this using the relative position. So you can also do what? Resize your work. You see, here is to make the size big and big and big and big. So you can make it smaller and you can make it bigger. So let's continue. Padding. For example, you added a font and the font blocked your work, or let me use this nick for example on my padding. If you want to use padding, you click on this. You see, it reduced the length of the E and the N. To increase it, you just need to shift it so as everything will show out. So that is how to pad your work. Maybe you want to reduce the write-up, or maybe you input a font that make your work or your write-up not complete, so you just pad it so you can see your complete write-up. Color, you can add another color, making your work look amazing. Getting me right? So you can also make this good go down, and you can put it at the back. You can send it at the back of the work we're doing. So let's continue. Texture. In this texture, when you click on it, is for you to add a custom design that is as in you bring, or maybe you download a gold wallpaper that is pure of gold or silver or sand, any color, anything, or you see grasses, anything you want to add, just add it on what? Add it on the background of your work. You can see now I added this padding, this texture, and you can see what it did to my work here. And you see, keep rolling it, you see what it's doing. So you can put any color, just bring a gold color and just impute it there. You say, wow, my work is looking nice. So that is it. Let's continue. I will disable this padding. I will not want it there. Though I don't know why I'm using this color. Let me change the color to white so that I can see what I write. Yes. The next one is opacity, and already you have know how to use opacity. Rotate. You can rotate with this, and you can rotate here directly to figure out your rotate and know the count. See, +1, -1, and minus the minus, every minus. Yeah. So let's continue. Mask. If you click on mask, I'll come back to mask. Let me change the font so we can come to mask. If you click on fonts, I just clicked on font. These are the default fonts added in the application. In this my fonts here, you can bring in some fonts. I'm using my PC, as I said earlier. On my phone, I have over 1,500 fonts. Precisely, I can say I have 2,000 fonts on my phone. But you say, oh, what for all these fonts? These fonts are too much. Yes, it's too much, and it can slow down your phone. If you want to use font, it won't be able to work. It will slow down your phone. You cannot use your font. And even though the font icon later opened, you will find a message on your device that this app is not responding. Close. Because of what? Too much of font. So when you go through the fonts, if you want to download these fonts, check in the link or check in the description box below. You will find a link where you can download these fonts. Are you getting me right? You download the fonts. I don't know yet if I'm adding a password to the fonts. You download them, you pick the ones you want, and Well, you can upload all the fonts through this icon here. You click on the files, then when you found your font, just upload it all. Boom, all will appear. Then you scroll down and be delete the ones you don't want. But the font is bunch and plenty. I have deleted more than I can, and still it keeps slowing down. Though you can use more higher device. I don't know if it's because of the device I'm using Galaxy A51. I don't know, 4 GB, so it might be delaying my work. I don't know, maybe you are using Note series and phone of 8 GB RAM and much more better. So let's continue. So now I change this font. Now let's go to mask. When you click on mask and you enable it, you see mask has cut out some part of this text here. Let me undo this. Let me use the nick itself. Let's go to mask. See, you can adjust this, you can pick up everything, you can adjust, you can use this to leave some, you can use this like this. Well, I would like to mask something in this video, so just keep watching and know what I want to mask. And if you move it this way, you see it can't work till you reduce this. To move it, click on this button here and move it up like this. So I want to mask this, so I don't want to see it anymore. I want the good, or this nick, I don't know if it is good or their logo to remain there. So you just click on accept. It's like I didn't finish masking this. Let me open it more a little bit. So, and note, if you mask, down here you can find that your masking was cut. But note, you can still do it this way. Let's return, let's cancel the mask, and let me show you how you can do it. You don't want this to go, you want to see it straight. So you do what? You disable it, come, go to your layer, let's hide this. So we have hide this, copy. After you copy, now you bring a shape. Let's add a shape. You can add a shape from here, and you can also add a shape from here. So you bring a shape, let's add the shape right there. Just reduce the size, just make sure so let's see. You know what it's gonna do? combine these two shapes, this nick and this shape together. Click on this, then merge. Click on this merge to join them together. So you have joined them together. What you need to do now is to come down here on erase color, enable it, then drag the tolerance to clean the white that you can see under it. Then you do what? You save it. If you click here, you can still see the nick with the shape down. So you just come down here, go to add a shape, bring a shape, color it black, and drag it to be little. Click on the right button, then join them together, and now the shape will disappear. Now you can have your nick. Boom. Do same to the second part. Now you are adding a shape to what? To remove the upside, that is the real nick. So when you click on this, you check if it's aligning right there. Yes, we can go with it. Let me bring it down a little bit. No. So this is the place that your position can work for you. You can reduce it and what? Position it little by little by little. Now you see, that is how you can use your position. And I positioned it rightly, but I stopped. I want to make it clear work for you guys. Alright, let me just. So now you will join this nick and this shape, merge them together. What are you gonna do? You go directly to erase, no, not erase, to erase color, remove the white, and this. So no need for you to do adding a shape to make the white color go away from this, because this is just like a shadow of color that you can add to a text. So now to get your right position, you unlock this and now bring this through here to the top, bring this down this way as you have added before, then bring this shape to position exactly. So now your masking will take place. Click on this nick, mask, enable, move, move. So now you can see the eye, this good has turned into the eye icon. So that's how to mask. Now your work is diligently clean and neat. So let's continue, and if you watch down here, your eye is still intact without any erase. Let's continue with the text. So where are we right now? Background, yes, right? The mask, that's to add a font. We have did that bold style to make it bold, to make it italic, underline, and much more. Then if you don't want it, just click here to delete all what you have added, right? So that is how to use it. So the next is, I'm making it fast because of time. The next is the curve. So you can curve your work. Let's lock our layer. Let's lock this, and lock this, so they can't move anymore. So now we move this. All right. Background, if you click on it to add a color to your background. The next is align. Is it align to the middle, align to the side, align? You see, that's how to align. Justify. All this, if you're a good user of Microsoft Word, you know how to use Justify. It will space in your work, give them much more space. But you can space them, you can space your work even without that. So now you can space your work through here, like letter by letter, letter by letter. Shadow, you can add the shadow, inner shadow, you can add inner shadow. You can blur it more. Shadow. Yes. Adding the shadow, you can add white color. Make it look crazy. It's not even looking at you. Can I use this somewhere? You can use it. Emboss. I don't. That is to
make your work look, so you can even change the angular intensity, ambient light, and make it darker, specular hardness. You can add 3D rotate, the y-axis, all this. You can undo all this and make your work back. I'm making it snappy for you guys to understand. So you can add shadow, guys. You can increase the way you say that the way you see the shadow. The shadow comes down here, but why you can't see it is because of the underline I made. So let's cancel this, and then you go to reflection. You add reflection to it. So there, now you see where the reflection comes to. You can push it down and make it in. So here is where reflection comes to your text. You can't add this reflection to your shape, but I can show you how to add reflections to your shape. So let's cancel this and continue. As you can see right now, let me show you how to add a reflection to your shape, then I end my tutorial for today. This is a shape. Now you want to add a reflection to it. Just click on this, copy the shape, edit the shape, come down here to your color, drag, just add a gradient color, add it to a gradient color, plus it, add white, this white right here, just click on this, then add a color, make it pure white to the color you're using, then click on OK. Then down here, this here, you click on, you drag this down here, around somewhere here, then you sorry, I did a mistake. I did this to the white color, so sorry for that. I forgot to click on this, so click on this, drag this down here, drag this to white to make it look as if it's reflecting. So then you click on OK. So now you can see your reflection for this is coming now. So you can also reduce the opacity of this. Let's reduce the opacity to make it look as if the reflection is coming out from this, and enable this and click on it. So you see, so that's how to do that. Let's delete it. And so thank you for watching my videos, and if you found this tutorial helpful, you can also change your background. That is, if you found this tutorial helpful, click on the subscribe button below and like my video. So how do you see this? Let's drag this. Then let's reduce Don't mind this here, it's very rough, though I made it to be rough. So you can change your color, your background color, and you can add vintage, see, many more things. Just play around with the rest of the work you need, and just keep your eye on my channel. Hit the bell icon for every time I post a new video. You are going to see my new video, and you just click on it and watch more tutorials. Thank you for staying tuned. Have a nice day.